Alrighty, hello. Welcome to my presentation. I am Zinni Denoyer, and this is my final for Dr. Hinton's class. It is a choose your own adventure game called Into the Magic Forest. Starting right in, you have your music options, which you can hit play. Many people recognize the song as Call to Adventure. It is a free-to-play song, and I have used it for my game. If you're not a fan of music, you can easily hit stop, but I am, so we will be playing it for the presentation. In the top left, we have a quick game, so when you are done, you can easily just hit that button and it will close everything. I do want to mention there are 16 different endings into this, and I will only be playing one because of time. And I do want to mention there also is a lot of pop culture references, so if you are very into like different things, you could probably find a lot of references in here. Something for a little bit about everyone. Anyways, let's get started. Welcome to the game. Please click start to begin. If you want to restart, click the start game button and it will bring you back here. There are 16 different endings. Try to collect them all. Alright, so hopping right into it, we'll hit start game. Awakening. You awaken a forest and are unsure of how you got here. You look around and see nothing but happy trees and bushes. You can hear sounds of running water nearby as well as the sounds of birds. Where do you go? We will go towards birds. The giant tree. You follow the sounds of birds deeper into the forest and find a big great tree. Looking old as time, but healthy. Staring closer at a tree, you think you can almost see a face staring at you, but you shrug it off. You hear a bird tweet at you, flying in circles, telling you to follow. You also see a frog at your foot, staring at you in the eyes until it hops away. What do? We'll go ahead and follow the frog. The abandoned cabin. You run after the frog, following him to a small shack. While examining the shack from the outside, you begin to feel footsteps shaking the ground. You quickly hide into the cabin and dunk under a table. Across the room, you see a bow with a quiver leaning against the wall. Next to it is a spear. Thinking you should defend yourself, which weapon do you grab? We'll grab the spear. The giant. You grab the spear and take a peek through the window to see a giant roaming the area. He doesn't seem to be looking for you, but he is approaching the shack you are hiding in. Figuring he might kill you if he sees you, you need to make a decision. The giant is blocking your exit regardless. The combat is your only option. You can likely throw your spear at the giant from a safe distance and run away, or you can try to pierce the giant in the foot and then run. What's your plan? We will go ahead and pierce with the spear. Friend of the giant. You ready your spear and prepare to attack. You burst for the front door and pierce the spear into the giant's foot. The giant begins to wail in pain as you begin to run away. Suddenly you stop as you see the giant crying like a big baby as he holds his foot. Feeling bad for the giant, you go back up to him and apologize. He understands why you attack him and explains that he was merely looking around. He had no bad intentions towards you. Take responsibility of your actions. You help the giant treat his foot and aid him until he's well enough to walk on his own. Through this little endeavor, you found a giant friend. Click Start Game to restart. So that is one of our endings called Friend of the Giant. And if you hit Start Game, it will bring you back here. And there are 16 different endings. And there are many different locations you can end up in. But yeah, this is what I've created for the final.